It's widely acknowledged that science, engineering, technology and math graduates go on to have lucrative careers. There are all types of engineering sectors that are in high demand. So, if you're a whiz at any of these subjects, or are drawn to learning more about them, you could turn your passion into a pretty high-flying profession. How much money do engineers make, you may ask? As a petroleum engineer, with a well-established career, for example, you could be earning in the realm of $175,500 per year. Nuclear engineers are looking at a salary of around $127,500 midway through their careers, and marine engineers at $123,200. The US is known for producing some of the best engineers in the world, who gain top degrees at some of the most prestigious American universities. Though a bachelor's degree is the standard engineering qualification, for particular engineering jobs some employers may require a master's degree or, occasionally, a doctorate. All engineers, in any discipline however, must pass a licensing exam, if they offer services directly to the public. Want to know how you can get in on the action? Go ahead to learn about 10 of the highest engineering salaries, and most interesting engineering degrees, and where you can go to study them. Civil engineering. Civil engineering graduates are in high demand, and are expected to continue growing by 6% starting back in 2018 through 2028, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Every big and small city needs roads, bridges and transportation facilities, and this is where civil engineers come into play. Civil engineers build all sorts of infrastructure, and they can also do their bit for the environment too by designing and implementing environmentally friendly projects. Depending on where you've studied, where you decide to work, and what projects you take on, being a civil engineer can be a great career that combines giving back to the community with a decent paycheck. Biomedical Engineering. Biomedical engineering, also known as bioengineering, involves applying engineering principles and design concepts to medicine and biology for healthcare purposes. Also included under the scope of a biomedical engineer is the management of medical equipment within hospitals, the development of biocompatible prostheses, various diagnostic and therapeutic medical devices, common imaging equipment such as MRIs and ECGs, regenerative tissue growth, pharmaceutical drugs and therapeutic biologicals. Biomedical engineers can choose to work in hospitals, engineering firms or medical supply companies. Mechanical engineering. The work and salary of a mechanical engineer varies greatly, and can include anything from small assignments to the development of large plants and vehicles. Mechanical engineers are needed in most industries, and can be involved in all aspects of a project from research and development to manufacturing, management, and production. Computer engineering. Computer engineering is a relatively new field of engineering. IT professionals get paid generously for their labor, and employers are prepared to pay even higher salaries for college graduates. As we embrace the Internet of Things and other advances in digital technology, computer engineers are becoming more and more integral to the world, in the context of the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Aerospace Engineering. Aerospace engineers work with multidisciplinary teams to design, develop and test spaceships, aircraft and missiles, tapping into knowledge that spans aerodynamics, avionics, propulsion and materials science. A senior aerospace engineer usually has many years of experience across various engineering industries. At this level, aerospace engineers usually supervise other engineers, and may be responsible for major projects both military or civilian. Again, as space exploration advances, and commercial space travel becomes a reality, this is a sector ripe for graduates. Electrical power engineering. Electrical power engineers are responsible for generating electricity and transferring it to the various distribution networks. They then must ensure its proper delivery to the millions of businesses and homes that require it. In most projects, a power engineer must coordinate with civil and mechanical engineers, environmental experts, legal representatives, and financial liaisons. Marine engineering. Marine engineering is another highly paid field that is less common than other majors. Only around 500 people a year get degrees in this discipline, which makes you stand out from the engineering industry crowd. Chemical engineering. Chemical engineers are typically employed in the areas of manufacturing, research, design, and development. They work not only for chemical companies, but also in the manufacturing of electronics, clothing, paper, drinks, oil, gas, plastics, medicine, and food, to name just a few. It's one of the most popular and best-paying engineering degrees, with over 10,000 students getting undergraduate degrees every year. Nuclear engineering. Nuclear engineers derive benefits from radiation and research, and develop systems, equipment and tools for transferring nuclear energy for various good causes, for example, like medicine and industrial engineering. Their services are highly sought after, but it's not a risk-free career due to the innate nature of what's involved. Petroleum engineering. Petroleum engineering is undoubtedly the highest paying of all the engineering careers. What's more, the demand for petroleum engineers is expected to exceed the number of individuals trained to fill available positions, therefore increasing the demand for qualified graduates. So, these are the 10 highest paying engineering degrees. What is your choice? Do you want to be a nuclear engineer, chemical engineer, or petroleum engineer? Or just a civil engineer? Comment below and share your ideas.